Today I'm going to be discussing technical writing, what it is, what the types of technical writing are, what the key attributes of technical writing are, and why technical writing is important. First is the definition of technical writing. Technical writing is a form of professional writing that is applied to produce technical documentation. Like a novel, technical documentation is a specific genre with special subgenres. So this is what the definition of technical writing is. On this website, Instructional Solutions, it says that there's a new definition of technical writing. That may have been the past technical writing definition, but this is the new definition. It says, today technical writing encompasses all documentation of complex technical processes. It includes reports, executive summary statements, briefs. Anytime technical information is conveyed in writing at work, it is, by definition, technical writing. This can include high-tech manufacturing, engineering, biotech, energy, aerospace, finance, IT, and global supply chain. As you can see here from this new definition of technical writing, it's a very broad and ever-expanding form of writing, and it continues to be used more and more today as we move more towards technology and needing to have that technical writing. Next thing we're going to talk about is kind of what types of technical writing there are. So here on this website, Collabera, it says, to be honest, this type of writing is tough because writers act as middlemen between developers and consumers. So if you're writing technical writing, it is a very tough thing to do because you're trying to kind of create that bridge between developers and consumers, helping the consumer understand what it is that the developer wants to convey. It also shows here the types of technical writing, which is traditional, which include repair manuals and medical studies. Then there's end user documentation, which includes electronics, consumer products. And then there's technical marketing content, which is press releases and catalogs. It continues to talk about those different forms, and then what I'd like to focus on is the 10 key attributes of technical writing. So this is what makes a certain writing technical writing. It shows that it has to stick to a technical subject, it has to have a purpose, maintain an objective, convey solid information, facts, and data, be impersonal, stay concise, maintain direction, keep style and format consistent, content is archival, properly cite contributions. So that's kind of the key elements of technical writing that we need to have. Another thing that I like here that shows why it's important to have technical writing is it says, communication tasks are important to success in the technical professions and constitute a relatively large part of a job. The technical professionist should have clear organization in writing and logical reasoning. They should write clear and concise sentences. They should follow the standard conventions of grammar, punctuation, and other mechanics. So that is a very key part in any sort of technical profession, is you have to be a good technical writer because it is something that is needed to, like I said earlier, build that bridge between the consumer and the designer. Another example here that was given in our readings was why we need technical writers. It shows most scientists, engineers, programmers, and other product developers are experts in their field, but are only comfortable writing for an audience of their peers. A product's manual must usually meet the needs of an entirely different audience, the users of the product who know far less about the product than its designers. Technical writers translate between the developer's jargon and the simpler language that products users require. So what we're seeing here is that the people that design, the engineers, the programmers, they're comfortable writing for people that understand what they're talking about, but they have a harder time breaking it down and simplifying it for people that might not be as familiar with the jargon or the things that they're used to using. So being a good technical writer is key for a lot of these people that work as scientists and engineers so that they can have a way to express how to use their product or what it's needed for the everyday person. And then the last thing here I wanted to show was just a few examples of technical writing that maybe we didn't recognize before we started learning about this. One was just this. It was sorry, it looks like that clicked weird, but it's just a warning label. Something as simple as a warning that we didn't know before, just right here. That's an example of technical writing. Other things are textbooks, documentation such as we can see here, just little simple things that we didn't really know were examples of technical writing. But I just wanted to show that here in conclusion, just so we can see good examples of technical writing. So I hope that you learned a little bit more about technical writing today.